So we are discussing nucleic acid. In last video we just saw RNA and DNA, a basic concept. So nucleic acid, we know this is the polymer. This is polymer. This means if it's a polymer, we can say this must have any monomer. So if we talk about the monomer of nucleic acid, that is nucleotide. We'll discuss structure, chains, a lot of things. Nucleotide, which is known as its monomer. Okay, then nucleic acid, which means present inside the nucleus. And when you see the structure, how the structure is like this. So when it's come to this complete structure would be known as nucleic acid. This means bigger, and this structure is polymer. But when you will take any one strand like this would be known as monomer, and the monomer here is nucleotide. There's nucleoside as well. You will find a little I will tell you what's the difference. Nucleotide. Then we have nucleotide. Now we're discussing nucleotide. So let's get started. We're discussing this means we're discussing only this one structure. Nucleotide, which is composed of three other structures. What the three structures are? The three structures are phosphate, here is sugar, and in nucleic acid we'll discuss sugar, which would be ribose sugar, 5 carbon sugar, which is ribose sugar. Then you will see nitrogenous bases. Okay, so now here I'm going to give the concept of nucleotide and nucleoside so that you don't get confused, because in these all structures you'll find the basic concept. So let me clear that first. You'll see phosphate plus deoxyribose sugar, I'm just writing sugar, and nitrogenous bases. It could be any, if I'm taking any adenine, guanine, cytosine, any base. That's why I'm not writing, but so I'm just telling you which color should I have. This gray. So when you see deoxyribose, any sugar with nitrogenous bases like this structure would be known as nucleoside. This is nucleoside. This is very important concept so that don't get confused. Then any structure you see these three with I'm not able to move now. Okay, so these three together would be known as nucleotide. So I'm sure you've gotten this. So now if I just ask you few questions like this would be true and false questions. Let me move my slide down. Here I go. Like this would be true and false question. The nucleotide which would be equal to nucleoside plus phosphate. So if you know the answer, write it before or get the concept. This is nucleotide, which is equal to nucleoside plus phosphate. Or if I just ask another, I'm writing. Let me tell you, both of these are the true. This means both, because nucleotide plus phosphate is known as nucleoside. This is side. Nucleoside plus phosphate